Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I help you improve your English level. Today we have a lesson on two words that are commonly confused in English: principle and principle. Principle and principle are homophones. This means that they sound the same, but they have different meanings. These words are also spelled differently. So let's learn the difference. First, let's talk about principle, which ends with PAL. Principle can function as a noun or an adjective. As a noun, principal refers to the head of a school or organization. For example, the principal of our school is retiring this year. A trick for remembering this is principal ends with PAL, pal, which is a friend. So imagine you have a friendly school principal. Another example. Every year, the principal organizes a community service day to encourage students to give back to their community. In both of these examples, the principal is the head of the school. In British English, they call this the headmaster. Principle can also function as an adjective, and as an adjective, principle means main or most important. So, for example, the principal ingredient in this delicious soup is fresh basil. So, the principal ingredient, the main ingredient, the most important ingredient. Another example, the principal reason they are moving is to be closer to family. Once again, the primary reason, the most important reason. Now let's talk about principle, which ends with PLE. Principle functions as a noun. A principle is a basic rule or belief that guides how we act or how we make decisions. So, for example, the company operates on the principle that customer satisfaction comes first. Another example, Derek stood by his principles, even when it was difficult. So your principles are what you believe in, your ethics, your morals, how you live your life based on your beliefs. Now let's look at some common expressions with principle and principle. Principal amount. In this case, principal is an adjective. The principal amount refers to the original sum of money borrowed or invested before interest. We also have the principal office, which is the main office or headquarters of a company or organization. You might also see principal's office with apostrophe S if you're referring to a school principal, and it's one person's office. Again, we have the school principal or the vice principal of the school, which is the head administrator of a school. Some common expressions with principle ending in PLE. If you do something on principle, that means you're doing something according to your moral rules, regardless of practical considerations. So you're doing something strictly on principle because of your core beliefs. Another common expression is a matter of principle, which is an action or belief motivated by morality or general rules, and again, not by specific circumstances. Another common expression is if something is against one's principles, which means in conflict with one's fundamental beliefs or values. It goes against my principles, my personal beliefs. Okay, so now it's time for a quiz. There are 5 questions and you must fill in the blanks correctly with principle or principle. Let's begin. Number 1. The principal taught us the importance of honesty. Number 2. Bethany is a principal dancer at the ballet company. Number 3. One of the basic principles of science is objectivity. Number 4. Jake stood firm on his principles even under pressure. And finally, number 5. The principal introduced a new arts program to foster creativity among students. So let's answer these together. Number 1, the correct answer is principal ending in PAL. And that's because principal is the noun referring to the head of a school or organization. So this is the person who taught the importance of honesty. Number 2 is also principal ending in PAL. In number 1, principal was a noun. In number 2, principal is an adjective used to describe Bethany as a lead or primary dancer, one of the main dancers at the company. Number 3 is principles ending in PLES, one of the basic principles of science. Again, the word principle ending with PLE is a noun referring to fundamental truths or laws. Number 4 is also principles ending with PLES. Here, principles again means fundamental beliefs or standards of behavior, which Jake stood firm on even under pressure, his beliefs, his ethics. And finally, number 5 is principal ending with PAL. We're talking about the head of the school and how he or she introduced a new arts program to the students. Okay, so let me know in the comment section how many you got correct out of 5. Feel free to practice writing sentences with either of these words or both of them. And let me know in the comment section if you have any other pairs of words that you find difficult or any other homophones that you would like me to do lessons on. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all in my next lesson.